name is Omega, the Suona soloist for Chingshan Chinese Orchestra Gala 2026. Oh look, there's a path down there. Let's take a detour to the mountains. So how I started learning on Suona was I started in P1, tender age of 7 years old, and I saw this advertisement from the school to join the CO, and for some reason I thought it was a form to visit a Chinese music heritage, and I was wrong lah. So I signed up. Then all of a sudden I had to go into the music room and start to try instruments. So the first instrument they made me try was the Dizi. So you know how Dizi trails will go lah. They ask you to play the thing. Then my embouchure was wrong. My mouth was wrong. So I couldn't produce any sounds. So the teacher was like, "Oh, 你是这个." So I saw, what is it? A Chinese trumpet. So I tried. I can produce sound. I had very bad when I was P1. I had good breath, I guess. So I could produce a sound. Then all of a sudden I'm just a Suona player. Yeah. So what attracted me to play the instrument or to continue playing the instrument was I realized there were no one else playing the instrument, or there were very little people playing the instrument. So I was told by the 老师 that, oh, you're the only few person that can make the sound. You know what? That made me feel very special. So from then on I'm like, wow, I must be good. So let's just continue playing this instrument.
So actually, do you enjoy doing this like outdoor hikes?
Occasionally, I do. So I do like nature. I do like going on long walks, or even recently I picked up running.
Personally, have you actually climbed the mountain before?
Yeah.
Which
actually,
mountain?
I love to climb mountains. I've been to a few mountains, I would say, but my favorite mountains actually more of like hills and valleys will be those in Kazakhstan.
Oh.
I went to Kazakhstan for my graduation trip. Then we went to named mountains, right? But we also encountered lots of unnamed hills, valleys, and we just there were no trails, no nothing. So we just risk our lives, for chasing adrenaline, chasing excitement, and we climbed all the way up to the top. Yeah, I still remember that my friend almost lost his life there. What's my first impression when I first heard Sanhui? Okay, first impression, honestly, is a bit surface level. It's very superficial. So I thought it was quite cool. It's very cool. It's a very new, not say new, but something fresh for Suona concerto because it's not so traditional. It's a bit towards the contemporary side, but it's still very catchy. So I like that, and that was something I like to play in general. Something catchy, something not so traditional.
So what's the challenge for this concerto so far?
The most challenging part, I would say, would be trying to play it as accurately and as nicely as I can to really show off the music for what it's composed to be like, because it really depends on my skill, right? Yeah.
So playing this concerto, right, does it feel like you're really climbing different terrains, like going up and down?
Oh yes, for sure. So I guess one analogy I can describe my journey thus far is when I first select the song, it's like, oh, I see a trail ahead. It looks pretty okay, flat. Maybe some rockiness up and down, still okay, not bad. The distance looks shorter than it seems. But when I actually start the journey, when I receive the score, I look through everything. Wow, it's kind of hard. It's kind of difficult. Very, very challenging, in fact. So that's how I would describe it.
So like, is there thing that Suona can do that mimics this to make the song sound even more like nature?
Of course, there are a lot of sounds that we can make, the Suona can make, but one main sound that Suona is particularly good at imitating is a bird call. Bird call, and you don't even need to have the entire instrument, you just need to have our 哨子, and we will be able to imitate how a bird will be calling.
So you mentioned like climbing mountain in Kazakhstan with your friends,
Yeah.
and then you know when the trail gets hard, right? Then you like have to keep motivating each other.
Yes.
So like, how do you motivate yourself to keep moving forward, especially for this solo?
I think it's the same as climbing a mountain. Because you have to remind yourself why are you climbing a mountain? Why do you take this trail? Why do you go on this path, right? So it is to get to the end point, which in this case, mountain, right, will be the summit. And for the concerto case, it is to put on a good show, put on my best performance for this piece, which I really feel, deserves a good showcase, deserves a good expression of what this piece means to me. And to also, I can't let those people who have supported me along the way down. So I have to do my best and just give it my all for this one. What this piece means to me personally is I'll view it as an open challenge for my instrument, for Suona. Because when I first heard it, I knew that it would be something that is easily received by the audience, by people who don't listen to Chinese music, and by people who listen to Chinese music. And I was thinking, for a piece for such an instrument, for Suona, especially for Suona, when like most of the people hate it. Sometimes I hate it. and I find it so nice that I want to play myself, right? It's like how should I say, you want it done good, want it done right, I'll do it myself, kind of challenge. But of course, I cannot say that other people have done it wrongly lah. They're all done very, very well, even better than me, I would say. But this is something I still want to take on as a challenge.
You know how when you're climbing difficult mountains, right? Sometimes you need a mountain guide. So in your Suona journey, do you have like such a guide?
I would say I have a few. So let's say that I'm a person that the more I climb, the better I am at climbing mountains. So I do have a few guides along the way, and some guides will, like when some guides bring you to one place, right, that's the end of their zone, right? So another guide will take over. So it's something like that. When I first started learning Suona, the person who taught me in primary school was Cai Lao Shi, and she taught me the basics of Suona, how to play lah, basically, how to even produce the sound, what are the notes. Yeah, after that, I went under the tutelage of Ding Huaichen Lao Shi. Ding Huaichen Lao Shi, he taught me how to better improve my skills, how to play better, and eventually I reached a certain level where he feel that I should go and find another Lao Shi, and that's where I joined SNYCO, and then I encountered Liu Jiang Lao Shi. So he's still my guide, mentor, and my teacher now, and I'm still learning under him. So he is the one who's been guiding me through this piece, and I hope I can make him and other Lao Shis proud as well. So we're ending our nature hike here, and we're gonna exit soon. So before that, I want to thank you guys for joining me in my sharing about Shanhui, Detour to the Mountains, and what it means to me. And before I go, I want you guys to support us and our two other soloists and our music director, Mr. Wilson Neo, on the 19th of July at Singapore Conference Hall 5 p.m. So grab your tickets at Sistik and remember to bring an open mind and an open heart. Bye bye.
Good news! You can now purchase tickets to our concert using the SG Culture Pass. Just head over to sistik.com.sg, and if you're eligible, you can redeem your credits directly at checkout.